As I was getting ready to create this, someone asked me who I am. And it was really funny because I had this instant physical reaction. I had a tightness in my chest and some anxiety, some worry. And I had to really work through that and figure out what was happening. I had to figure out where it was coming from. And I finally figured out that it was coming from the space of not knowing who I am, but simply getting it wrong in other people's points of view, being judged for what I see myself as. And getting it wrong. Even though I have a pretty good grasp on who I am, I was worried that it would be misunderstood or misinterpreted. And the funny thing is that I finally came to the realization that in that judgment of what was going to happen around me, I wasn't giving myself grace to know that I am an ever-changing, ever-evolving being. Even though that's something that I really know, it wasn't something that I was putting out there towards other people and letting that sit. Life is a constant change and a constant evolution. The interesting thing is that it's not my core that changes. I'm loving, I'm caring. I've always loved children, animals. I've been interested in those things. The compassion that I have, the curiosity, the interests that I have are very much the same across my entire life. It's just who I am. It's who I feel. It's what I feel. It's what I'm interested in. But the way that it's expressed and the way that I practice it changes. And these changes are just according to whatever specific phase I'm in at that moment. It can be something I'm curious about, something that I've grown into. And I think it's probably the same for you. It's interesting because a lot of people feel as if they change, it's failure. And it's not. It's simply discovery. And as you learn and as you grow, you will discover new things about yourself and you'll keep growing and growing. And then sometimes something at that new level, you might drop to a level that you were at before, and you have to do smaller steps for a little bit until you're like, yeah, now I get it. Kind of like me at the beginning here when I was asked who I am. Now, what is working for me, what I'm working on is to not let other people's problems become my problems. That's one of the things that's huge for me right now that I'm working through in my life. And to really stay connected with what I love, what I'm joyful about, and what I'm curious about. Those are my focus right now in my personal life. And one of the practices that I've been putting into place lately is whenever I notice something that I really enjoy, that I really think is neat, that gives me a good feeling, I hold on to it for 20 seconds. I take 20 seconds and I just feel it. And it can change your entire state. I want you to try it. I want you to try next time you see something beautiful, next time something makes you smile, next time you look at something and it gives you joy, or you really enjoy a piece of music or something someone said, I want you to hold on to that for just 20 seconds. That's all it takes. And it'll change your entire state. Doing this consistently is actually what practicing who you are is. And what you get from it is this peaceful, joyful movement through your life.